Have you ever stopped to think about how much pressure we put on ourselves to be perfect? In today's society, we are bombarded with images of flawless beauty, success, and happiness. We are constantly comparing ourselves to others, striving to meet impossible standards of perfection. But what if I told you that it's okay to be imperfect? What if I told you that you are enough, just as you are? As a Christian, I have come to realize that God doesn't expect us to be perfect. In fact, He knows that we are flawed and makes mistakes. But the beauty of being a Christian is that we are forgiven for our imperfections. We are loved unconditionally, just as we are. Learning to love yourself as a Christian means embracing your imperfections and understanding that they are what make you unique. It means letting go of the need to be perfect and accepting yourself for who you are. It means recognizing that you are fearfully and wonderfully made in God's image. I used to struggle with feelings of inadequacy and self-doubt. I would constantly compare myself to others and feel like I was never good enough. But through my faith, I have learned to see myself through God's eyes. I have learned to embrace my imperfections and see them as a part of my journey. I have come to understand that God's love for me is not based on my achievements or successes. It is not dependent on how well I measure up to society's standards of perfection. His love is unconditional and unwavering, no matter how many mistakes I make or how many flaws I have. When I look in the mirror now, I no longer see my imperfections as something to be ashamed of. I see them as a reminder of God's grace and mercy. I see them as a testament to the fact that I am a work in progress, constantly growing and evolving. Learning to love yourself as a Christian also means extending that love to others. It means showing compassion and understanding to those around you, knowing that they too are struggling with their own imperfections. It means being a light in a world that is often dark and unforgiving. I have found that the more I embrace my imperfections, the more I am able to love myself and others. I have found that true beauty lies in authenticity and vulnerability. I have found that when I let go of the need to be perfect, I am able to experience true freedom and joy. So if you are struggling with feelings of inadequacy or self-doubt, I want to encourage you to embrace your imperfections. I want to remind you that you are enough just as you are. I want to challenge you to see yourself through God's eyes and to recognize the beauty that lies within you. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. You are loved unconditionally. You are enough. Embrace your imperfections and let your light shine bright for all to see. God's love knows no bounds, and neither should yours. Embrace your imperfections and watch as they transform into something beautiful.